Esta serie documental contiene recreaciones dramatizadas basadas en eventos históricos documentados públicamente. Algunas escenas se han generado mediante inteligencia artificial con fines educativos e informativos.
From local to global, Miss International Queen 2004, the story continues. After that historic first night in Pattaya, 1984, the world couldn't ignore us anymore. But visibility was just the beginning. The real revolution was about to go global. Bangkok 2004. 20 years after Treechada Petcharat made history, the pageant world had evolved. Thailand had evolved, the world had evolved, and a group of visionary organizers dared to dream bigger. Miss International Queen would no longer be just Thai. It would be international. It would be global. For the first time ever, transgender women from around the world would compete on the same stage. From the United States, from Mexico, from Japan, from the Philippines, from Brazil, from Europe, 15 nations, 20 beautiful women, one historic moment. The planning began months before. Miss International Queen organization sent invitations to pageant organizations worldwide. The message was simple but revolutionary. We want your best. We want your strongest. We want your most beautiful trans women. Come to Bangkok. Come make history. The response was overwhelming. Countries that had never had trans pageantry suddenly wanted to send representatives. The United States sent Mimi Marks, strong, confident, an American pageant queen competing on the international stage. Mexico sent Erica Andrews, passionate, proud, bringing Latin American representation. Thailand sent multiple contestants, but one stood out. Treechada Petcharat, 23 years old, graceful, elegant, confident. She had trained her whole life for this moment. She didn't know she was training to be the first. The contestants arrived in Bangkok like an invasion of beauty and strength. Different languages, different accents, different body types, different cultures, all united by one thing. They were trans women who refused to be invisible. They arrived at luxury hotels. They trained together. They became sisters. English became the common language. They helped each other with makeup. They practiced their pageant walks together. They held each other through the nerves. This wasn't just competition. This was sisterhood on a global stage. The night of the pageant arrived. The theater was packed. International media was present. Photographers from around the world, journalists documenting this historic event. The sound system tested, the lights positioned, everything ready for broadcast. This was professional. This was legitimate. This was real. The opening procession began. One by one, the contestants walked on stage. Swimsuit competition, evening gown competition, interview round, each woman giving everything she had. But one woman kept standing out, Treechada. Her walk was graceful, her presence commanding, her elegance undeniable. The judges were taking notes, the audience was watching, the media was capturing. The evening gown round was spectacular. Treechada wore a silver gown that flowed like water as she walked. She looked like she was born to be queen. Her confidence radiated. Her grace was evident. Her elegance was unmistakable. The judges wrote furiously. The audience leaned forward. Everyone knew this was the moment. Then came the interviews. Treechada sat across from the host. The question came, what does winning Miss International Queen mean to you? She took a breath. Speaking in Thai, translated to English for the world, winning this crown would mean everything. It would mean showing that trans women are beautiful, that we are strong, that we deserve to be celebrated. I want the whole world to know we exist, we are real, we deserve respect. My message to trans women everywhere, be proud of who you are enough, your beauty matters, your voice matters. Together we are unstoppable. The audience erupted, the judges were moved. Everyone understood. This wasn't just pageantry. This was activism. This was revolution. This was the future. The judges deliberated. The tension backstage was electric. Contestants held each other's hands. Some prayed. Some cried. They had become sisters. The crowning ceremony began. Third runner-up announced. A contestant stepped forward. Tears mixed with pride. Second runner-up announced. The tension building. First runner-up announced. The moment was near. And then, the host held the golden envelope. The first ever Miss International Queen. The moment that will make history is... Theater in complete silence. Treechada Petcharat from Thailand. Explosion. Treechada's face. Shock. Disbelief. Joy. She covered her face with her hands. Tears streamed. She had won. The first Miss International Queen in history. The crown was placed on her head. She walked the runway as queen. Confetti fell from the sky. All the contestants hugged her. Not competition anymore. Just celebration. Just sisterhood. Just history.
To the pageant, to all the contestants, and to my country. This moment is about trans visibility.
And a plastic one bamboo is a white lid allows for connected 8,000 members in early internet and letting
The LGBTQ plus community celebrated worldwide. Trans women watching from around the globe saw themselves in Treechada's victory. If one could do it, then others could too. But this was just the beginning. Miss International Queen 2005 was already being planned. Mimi Marks, the American contestant, came back the next year and won Miss International Queen 2005. The crown moved to Latin America when Erica Andrews won in 2006. The pageant became truly international. Every year, a new country had a queen. Thailand became the center of trans pageantry globally. Pattaya transformed into an international destination. Hotels welcomed trans competitors. Restaurants celebrated trans visibility. The economy benefited. But more importantly, attitudes changed. Thai society saw that trans women were worthy of celebration. Visibility led to acceptance. Acceptance led to rights. Other pageants followed the model. Miss Star International started in Europe in 2007. Miss T World began in Italy in 2017. Miss Trans Global was created in 2020 as a digital platform. What started as one pageant in Pattaya in 1984 became a global movement by 2024. The legal world changed too. Argentina's gender identity law in 2012 became the model for the world.
Sin ir más lejos, me tocó a mí estar de oradora en el Senado de la Nación cuando se aprobó la Ley de Identidad de Género. Dicha ley nos garantiza, primero, el cambio registral de nuestros nombres con el que nacemos, con un simple trámite. También garantiza el derecho a la igualdad y el acceso a la salud, los tratamientos hormonales gratuitos y los tratamientos quirúrgicos para nuestra reasignación de género.
Welcome to the tour of the evolution of trans rights from 1984 to 2025. This timeline tells a fundamental story, how the world has shifted from viewing trans identity as a medical pathology to recognizing it as a human right based on freedom. Looking at the beginning, it all starts in Europe in 1989, when the European Parliament first recognized the discrimination faced by the community. However, progress was slow during the 90s and early 2000s. Pioneering countries like the UK and Spain allowed legal gender changes, but at a high cost. Psychiatric diagnosis, mandatory hormone treatments, and even surgery or sterilization were required. The major global paradigm shift occurred in 2012. Argentina passed its gender identity law. It was revolutionary because it was the first to be based 100% on self-determination. No judges, no doctors, and no pathologization. This sparked a global wave. Shortly after, European nations like Denmark, Malta, and Norway adopted this model. A key fact shown in the infographic is that in 2018, the World Health Organization finally removed transsexualism from the list of mental disorders. Moving to the present, between 2020 and 2025, we see the consolidation of complex rights. Employment protection in the US, job quotas in Argentina, and new self-determination laws in Spain and Germany. In summary, the charts show a clear trend. The world is moving, step by step, away from medical requirements and toward embracing the right to be who you are.
In 2007, one woman changed everything. Christine Kudo didn't just win a crown, she started a revolution. Coming next on Queens Without Borders, Barcelona Calls, the rise of Miss Trans Star International, Episode 4, next Saturday, 8 p.m. CET. This is her story.